What's going on, everybody? Today I am finally putting a steering wheel on the go-kart that I have here. And you know, for so long I defended it, and for a while there was a lot of people saying, well, you need a real steering wheel. Well, we finally got one. This actually came off of an old Razor. This actually came from the $30 go-kart. So I'm going to be using this steering wheel and seeing if I can get it to work. By the way, I'm making the steering right now. So far, what I got here is this little thing that's going to be turning back and forth. And then this rope will be attached directly onto there. So when you turn it this way, so when you turn it left, it'll pull the steering. It's kind of hard to do when it's not moving. I don't have any washers in between the steering and the frame, so it's kind of difficult, but it'll be fine. Alright, so I think I'm about halfway done. The rope comes from up here to here, and then this thing turns the thing. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do from this angle, but there we go. That works too. Well, here's the steering. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, especially on the ground. This will be a lot easier to do once this thing is actually moving and it's on the pavement. But this thing turns like that, and then the steering wheel, and you turn it this way. Just turn it. Yeah, it's pretty simple actually. But next, I think I'm gonna work on this seat a little bit because it's kind of loose. But we'll see. Well, the seat is much better now. It's like rock solid. I also added a extra frame rail just for support, and on the back here I added this so that this little area back here can be like for me to, you know, bring tools if I need to, like in case it throws the chain, which you probably will. Yeah, well, I'm sure you guys get the idea. That's not good. Well, that isn't good. It's the first time that's ever happened, though. That's very interesting. Well, I'm gonna need some duct tape. Unfortunately, my house is like a half mile from here, so I'm gonna see if there's any like duct tape that maybe a neighbor could let me borrow so I can tape this all up so I can get back. But I think I'm going to need to put some glue in there and add some wood above here so that never happens again. Just the duct tape is to at least get me back. I mean, the duct tape probably won't look the best, but it is just temporary. Alright, that'll get me back. But I think I'm gonna have to take the wheel off and do a little something. I already have an idea. I'm probably just gonna add a piece of wood right here so that this will never come off again. I hope that'll work because I don't want to replace this 2x4 because I would have to take the engine off, the wheels off, pretty much everything off to get this 2x4 off. So I hope I can reuse it. I mean, the duct tape is holding. I won't be able to sit on it because it's still cracking, but it will hold for me to pull it back, which is better than having to do it. My house is a half mile away. This ain't gonna be fun, but whatever. That does it for today's episode. Steering, seat, and a little bit of writing. I didn't have a cameraman to film me, so I couldn't get it on film. And something else I have to deal with. So yeah, that's pretty cool.